All right, time for Jared and Katie's pop quiz. The way the game works, we have 5 pop culture questions. We have 60 seconds on the clock. You get more right than Katie, you do win $100 on the year. Remind me to tell you something, guys, later. I just did. On the year, she has 177 wins against 6 losses out of her studio in our soundproof booth. Man, Kisser Man, who's playing today?
Today, we've got Kylie. She has not 1, not 2, but not 4. 3 dogs.
Oh, not 4, but 3. All right, Kylie, you got any questions about the game?
No question.
All right. If you get stuck, you can pass. If there is time remaining, we'll go back to the ones you passed on. Question number 1 is multiple choice. The trailer for the new John Wick movie with Keanu Reeves was released. What number John Wick movie will this be? Number 3, number 4, or number 5?
Number 4.
Yep. True or false, Gisele Bundchen bought an $11.5 million mansion right across the waterway from Tom Brady's mansion.
False.
Nope. 50 Cent is guest hosting for this daytime talk show host who is out with COVID.
Drew Barrymore?
Yes. Kanye West reportedly fired an employee of his for asking to listen to this other rapper's music.
Drake?
Yes. Who sings this?
I hate you, I love you. I hate you.
One more time.
I love you. I hate
Olivia.
you, I love you.
Oh.
Olivia?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah, she's technically, I'm pretty sure, on that.
Yeah.
So she is, but she just said, well,
I guess I don't know if you can do the last name too, but yeah, her first name is Olivia.
Yeah.
what do y'all think?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
I mean, we
I feel
were
like
pretty. There was another one recently
Yeah,
that we were
Zayn.
like that with. Yeah, we just gave it Zayn, but Zayn is like really recognizable versus Olivia.
But
Huh.
if it was like Justin Bieber, they said Justin, we would take Justin.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, I guess we have to take it.
All right, 3. Right?
4.
4. Oh, Katie's going to be really mad.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Katie back in here from the soundproof booth.
She's gonna be real mad that we took it.
While we're waiting for Katie, I forget we have cameras in here. Sometimes when I'm introducing something
Mhm.
or whatever, I'll make weird faces just to myself.
Yeah,
And I did that during that. I'm
Nice.
like, oh, crap, we have cameras in the studio. All right, there's Katie.
I've really been
Hello?
playing to the fact that they're here. I've been making faces at it and stuff, and I'm just waiting for Squid to just look at me like, "What are you doing?"
And make that clip of TikTok.
Yeah.
Like this of Matt making a weird face.
Yeah.
All right, today's contestant, she got 4. Kylie got 4. One more than the amount of
Okay.
dogs she owns.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, that part I applaud.
Mm.
Whoa, okay.
Should we do 3.5?
Why? What's the
we already made a
controversy?
decision.
There's some
We already
controversy. There's some controversy.
There's some controversy. We got to decide now.
Do you want to just throw out a question?
I've never done
Oh.
half before.
I mean, if you throw it out, she got 3 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's still tough. Man.
All right, I think we already gave it to her. We
Yeah.
already told you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically, I
We
think
can't
it's,
go
I
back.
think it counts.
All right,
Okay.
here we go. Question number 1 is multiple
It's
choice.
not helping my confidence, but
I know.
okay.
Trailer for the new John Wick movie with Keanu Reeves was released. What number John Wick movie will this be? Is it 3, 4, or 5?
4.
Yes. True or false, Gisele Bundchen bought an $11.5 million mansion right across the waterway from Tom Brady's mansion.
That is true.
Yes. 50 Cent is guest hosting for this daytime talk show host who is out with COVID.
Pass.
Kanye West reportedly fired an employee of his for asking to listen to this other rapper's music.
Drake.
Yes. Who sings this?
I hate you, I love you. I hate you, I love you. Okay, go to the other one.
Let's see here.
The 50 Cent.
50 Cent is guest hosting for this daytime talk show host who is out with COVID.
Daytime talk Kelly Clarkson?
No. And then who sings this?
I hate you, I love you.
Oh.
Oh, I was like, I didn't,
Oh.
I didn't hit the buzzer.
Yeah.
That's not the normal buzzer, is it?
Yeah, it's changed.
Oh,
I'm
I don't
not sure.
like
I'm
it.
not sure where the explosion went. We
Yeah.
gotta find the
Okay,
explosion.
because that's
Yeah.
confusing. Because it sounds like mine.
Well, yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I thought I did it.
No, that was odd.
Yeah.
Was that not the normal
It's been
one?
like that for a while.
Yeah. I keep
Oh,
thinking
okay.
that I'm
Since we got
hitting
the
a
new
button.
system, like for some reason the end of it changed.
Okay,
It used to be
okay.
the explosion.
I need
More
the
than one timer.
explosion back, please.
We'll
Thank
give you the. We'll try to find the explosion. All right,
Okay.
Katie lost
Yeah.
4-3.
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that came back to bite us.
Boom.
All right, recapping
happened?
pop with nothing.
What'd you say?
Recapping pop quiz.
What?
We'll see. Multiple choice. Trailer for the new John Wick movie with Keanu Reeves was released. What number John Wick movie will this be? This is number 4.
You think your wife can hear you?
No,
Then why bother?
maybe I'm wrong.
What I love about the John Wick movies, he has about a page of dialogue, and it's
Uh-huh.
just all action.
I was
the
going to
entire
ask you,
time.
are these good?
Yes.
They are.
Have you seen the Man Kisser Matt? The John Wick? No.
No.
I have not.
Squid? No.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't.
They just each one makes more money than the last.
So that's my point. Are they
Yes.
good or do they just keep making money? Because Fast and the Furious, not great, but it just keeps making
no,
money.
they're entertaining.
Are they?
I fight back on that big time.
Okay, I don't.
That's where I plant my flag.
Okay,
They're
good
just
one.
entertaining. They got a great recipe.
But what about that one?
Oh, what?
Tokyo Drift
Tokyo
or
Drift.
something?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, we do not hit on Tokyo Drift.
that is the worst
in
one.
DK.
That's what I
Drift
heard.
King.
Yeah, because Paul Wall was not Paul Wall. Paul Walker was not in that one.
Right, yeah.
So
Okay.
that one was terrible.
And I haven't seen them. All I know is that people complain that Tokyo Drift, not good.
No, that one. Is,
I liked
that
it.
one was not good. It's
Okay.
kind of like the Rocky 5 of the series. We're like,
Got it.
They could have skipped that one.
Okay.
All right, recapping pop quiz. True or false? Giselle Bundchen bought an $11.5 million mansion right across the waterway from Tom Brady's mansion. And that is true.
You are
Yep.
nasty, manipulative, and petty.
Oh,
How
my
far
God.
is it actually? Because when I heard about it, was like right across the
It's
street.
right next door.
Can you just walk?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's water.
Yeah.
There's. hold on. I have a picture of it somewhere.
Yeah, you can
Oh, yeah.
you could if you got on like a little I don't know whatever they have boat, it'd probably be there in 20 seconds.
Do you
Oh.
think that they did this because of the kids?
I don't even think you have to get on a boat.
There's water though, right?
No, I mean they're on the water.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But-
along the
was like
waterway.
a
'Cause
house
you're
that-
saying you're
What I
crossing.
saw, it was they had an arrow pointing that you had to go across. It was
Maybe
like
that's
diagonal.
where her other one is because she did. Well, she just bought another little house, but these are the two homes.
If that's the case, then you don't have to go across the waterway.
Oh, okay, the one I saw
Opposite Tom
was it
Brady.
was diagonal across the water, but that could have been how things are wrong online
Yeah.
all the time.
I don't know. Direct view, right there, right beside.
And apparently they said she bought it while they were married.
Yeah, and so okay,
Secretly.
Here's the thing. I think that Tom Brady and Giselle have been planning this divorce way longer than we ever knew.
Yes.
And they had the ironclad prenup, right? So that was already all like they just knew right away how it was all going to be split. And then months ago, like almost a year ago, Giselle bought another house that nobody even knew about,
Mhm.
that she's been like practically living in. So this makes sense if they're going to be co-parenting and they're
So
going to
you're
be,
saying
this makes
because
sense.
because of the kids, they're just going to be right next door to each
Yeah,
other.
I
It
think
must
so.
be hard though, like when you come home and then you see Giselle sneaking some guy up in her house.
Probably.
Oh man,
yeah.
I mean,
You know what
yeah.
I would be having? I would be having ragers, ragers next door when I didn't have the kids. I would have the hot tub bikini parties outside of the back, everything.
He doesn't seem to be the kind that would do stuff like that.
Why not?
I just don't get that vibe from him.
You don't think
As
guys
much
like
as
hot
I-
tub bikini parties?
No, Tom Brady. I think that he,
Hmm.
like, the dude has a beer and then, like, wants to almost fall off the side of a boat.
Right.
Like, he
Yeah.
can't hang that way, you know? So I just don't, maybe when he, like, retires, he might, but I just don't foresee that kind of behavior from him.
And I'm trying to find out, like,
But he's
oh,
still
no.
going to have a date or something come over
Maybe.
the house.
I
and
don't
when he
know.
does, it'll be very public. I mean, when he does, but yeah, he's not known for partying at all.
Because he can't handle it. He cannot.
And he wants to play till he's 65. So he's
So,
I mean, the one time he had alcohol, he almost threw his Super Bowl trophy in the river.
and he was,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
stumbling all around and,
Yeah.
They're
like,
like, he had
falling
it.
over. And they're like, he had 2 beers.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. And I think that they were like ultras. You know?
That's what happens when your diet consists of celery.
right.
Yeah.
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 Nothing to soak it up.
And I think Florida is basically there's like, from what I'm seeing, very little waiting period once you're separated
Oh,
to actually
okay.
So
finalize
they're
it.
technically divorced already, or
That's
they're
what I heard.
Yeah, that
approaching it?
they have finalized it.
Yeah, my understanding is it's finalized.
They're not
Well,
no longer.
after some experiences with people I know,
Yes.
It just seems a lot easier.
We have cameras. Do I need
Cameras.
to remind you of that?
Freaking idiot. It's like the dumbest thing.
God.
You didn't have to say that.
They're going to see
You're
it.
right. I
He
didn't
doesn't have
have
to
to
put
say.
it up. He doesn't have to put it up.
All right.
Yes, he does. Otherwise, it ruins
All right,
the
go
whole
Why they're in
segment.
here?
Go ahead.
Well, anyways, it just seems a lot easier.
Don't be mad at me because
not.
you did nonverbal.
But you called it out.
So what?
The
We're on
listeners
camera.
listening on the air wouldn't know anything.
Everybody's
All right.
gonna see it.
Anyways, it just seems a lot easier
In
when
Florida?
it's just right
Yeah.
away.
Well, and also that they had us, and you know that I am not for the prenup, but it seemed easier that they had it in place. You know,
I'm
that
okay
it
with
was
a
just
prenup
like
if
boom.
you're both super wealthy.
Yeah, if you're.
and
I mean, I
powerful.
guess so. Yeah, you
I
come
don't like it
into
when one is and they're like, no, you're not getting anything of mine.
Yeah, I guess that is
But,
kind of
but
my
the
stance
Yeah.
too.
a lot of the prenup too is sometimes it's just not yours and mine. It's an actual agreement of what you get. Meaning, let's say you both accumulate wealth, or let's say there's a if you're married for 10 years, you get $3 million. If you get married for 15 years, you'll get 30. There's some of that too.
Yeah.
Okay, there are two cases where I'd be okay with it. Where either you start with absolutely nothing and you're just dreaming about what you could be.
Mhm.
You know, like let's say we strike it rich. You get this much if we get divorced
Right.
because you have nothing to start with.
Okay.
Or if you're both really wealthy. But if one, you're right. If you're not on
Then it's like
even
a power
play, yeah,
dynamic,
it
and
is,
you're
and I don't like
off on
that.
a bad foot.
I don't like that.
But I do know people that have gotten separated, straight up separated, and back together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm glad there's.
Jared, just so we're equal, we have cameras.
There are cameras. We have to say it,
Actually,
so we're
that's what I was
fair.
thinking of. But
I would never. I know that. I would never say that on the air.
no, I know. No, but what I'm saying is, but seriously, like recently, I know people have been separated.
Yeah.
And they're definitely getting divorced, and they're back together.
And then,
Sylvester
right,
Stallone.
right.
Yeah, so I think it's good to have a waiting period.
A year.
I agree.
A year maybe is excessive. Maybe 6 months.
I do think it gives everybody time to like cool down a little bit, and you know, because how we say sometimes you get a really crap email and you want to fire back,
Right.
and it feels good in the moment, but if you want to, like, we're getting a divorce, and
Right.
then the next day you wake up and you think, might have overreacted.
Yeah. Recently, I wanted to come on there and blast Eli's flag football coach.
Oh boy.
And I was going to send a nasty email
Oh,
for some
boy.
things that happened. And you know what? I gave it a couple days, and I still want to do it.
Well, then
No, but I gave a couple days. I'm like, you know what?
I'm not gonna.
We're on to the next season.
Yeah.
There you go.
Except for you
But
still,
at the time, I really wanted
Yeah.
to do it. I mean, I was so tempted.
you still get a little bit of it out right now.
Yeah.
The way,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, his son
So are
never
you
came.
one to
See?
interfere with
His
like?
son never came
Yes.
out the entire season.
Are you?
I mean, sports wise.
Mm.
Yes. This is Jared we're talking about
Of course
here.
he is.
He will send an email to anyone.
Is he
Anyone.
the pot or the kettle?
Yeah.
That's also true.
Jason would pay somebody to make his son make a team if he could.
No, I would pay somebody to take out the coach.
I was gonna say
We're the same.
Yeah, you guys are totally on the same level here.
I don't think I have no illusions that my son should be doing any more than anyone else. I just want it to be fair.
Uh-huh.
And when you're paying for a league, it should be you're supposed to play a certain amount of time. And Coach's son never came out of the game one time.
Oh.
Not one time. And our team was no good. So I'm like, well, if it was working, I would understand it. But it's
Oh
not.
yeah.
Mm.
I was in a little league one year, and I was the best at second baseman. But the coach's son always wanted to play, never let me play, and then we sucked. In the first game he put me in when we were already losing in the playoffs, I got a double play the first time, and I was like, "F you, coach." I didn't actually
We
say it.
have cameras.
I didn't actually say it. Well, yeah.
I was gonna say, how old were you?
I was like, I don't know,
throwing
like
up
fifth
that
grade,
throwing
fifth
up that
grade.
double bird
Yeah.
at second base.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, I was living.
Hey, you know what
My
this
They
parents
is?
call
hated
that
him.
daddy ball.
Yeah. But you know what I hear? This is what I'm hearing. Y'all should be the coaches. If you
I've
want to be in
coached
charge.
before. I've been
Yeah.
coaches.
So and
I've
then
been
and
coaches
were
in
you
I
fair?
hate it.
When I was a coach.
As long as you're fair.
I hate it.
Yeah, because you
when I-
can't be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I just hate it. I get so aggravated. I want to kill somebody and all that stuff.
It's for the best.
When I was a coach, I take a lot of time planning the game where everyone's going to play the same amount of time within reason.
you got to. You have
Yeah,
to.
because they're paying for it. It's not
Yes.
school ball where the best people play, or should.
Mhm.
There's politics in that, too.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh,
Heard
yeah.
all about that.
Tons of politics with that. That
Mhm.
has to do with money too, and donations and
I think
boards.
somehow we ended up with a huge Jared and Katie banner at somebody's high school. And I don't know how that happened, but
yeah, there's
Makes
multiple
no
high
sense.
schools.
yeah, interesting.
But that was for football. I had nothing to do with the other one. Actually, that had nothing to do with it.
Jason, I
In
didn't name
fact-
you.
In fact,
You're incriminating yourself.
I don't care. In fact, if I were on the other sports team, I would be like, well, damn, why would they do that for that team?
If I had $1 for every High Point Pony reference I had to edit out of this show over the last couple of years,
You would be a millionaire.
I could retire.
Things we do for our kids, right?
That is the point.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my kid, yeah, no special treatment, equal treatment. I'll just say this: Eli touched the ball 4 times.
Get
Four
it out.
times the whole
Get it
season.
out. Get it
He
Yeah.
out.
scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Wow.
He touched the ball, touched it 4 times, 3
Well,
touchdowns.
the other times you just missed?
No, that's the only time he got the ball.
Oh.
He never dropped a pass and some handoffs. He caught 2 passes, 2 touchdowns. He ran the ball twice, 1 touchdown and 1 just like a normal run.
Oh.
And then his son plays they played the entire game, and the people at Prolific were nice about it. They're like, well, they've been together for a long time. We tell them they need to make it even, but some coaches don't listen. I'll never have my son play for this coach again.
You don't have
Yeah.
to write your email anymore. You could just send in
Yeah.
this audio.
Yeah.
It's out now.
Did
Yeah.
you, instead of blasting him on the air, did you have a conversation with him?
I sent him multiple emails, never responded.
Why?
Are you sure he's
that
getting
email?
them?
Yes, because it's the same email that he'll send an email about the game. I'll respond directly to him and say, hey, just FYI, X, Y, and Z. No response.
Why don't you copy like a higher up on it or something then if he's not responding
I
multiple?
emailed Prolific multiple times.
Oh, but
Yeah.
so they got in touch with you.
Yes, and they were great about it.
The women will probably hate this, but Eli would be like a solid flex player in fantasy. You know, he doesn't get many
Yes.
touches, but when he gets the ball, he's blocking the
Yeah.
score.
High
And I
value
don't-
touch player.
And I don't care
Yeah.
if he didn't.
Yeah.
If he was terrible, you're supposed to play
The same
a
amount.
reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. We're in the middle of recapping pop quiz. Just
Yes.
a reminder. Yes.
We have cameras. All right. If you're new to the show, we have cameras in our studio just recently, and we're getting used to them.
Most
Yeah.
of us are forgetting.
Yes, and so we have clips that are going up on TikTok and YouTube and different things on our Facebook page.
Make sure, Squid, that you really focus in this time on my double chins, please.
Okay, yeah.
Because you've been doing a good job, but I need you to do a great job.
I want
on
me
it.
to go just to you
Yeah.
right now?
No. I was like,
One
I wish
shot.
I could grow a beard.
All
I
right,
really
recapping.
wish.
Yes. Yeah, Katie was like, I can't hide behind a beard, like pointing at me. I'm like,
No, I did not. I said every single still has been and that'll be it. That'll be
Yeah,
it
It's
later.
not that bad.
Yeah, it is. Anyway.
well, I haven't noticed because I'm staring at myself the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, when you watch the videos?
Yeah, I don't even know. Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
There's Katie.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 50 Cent recapping pop quiz is guest hosting for this daytime talk show host who is out with COVID. That is Drew Barrymore.
Marshall Mathers. I got Eminem.
Eminem.
It's when he's on the show with her.
To be honest, I forgot she had a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I had
know.
no idea.
Jennifer Hudson has one. Drew Barrymore has one. Kelly Clarkson has
Kelly
one.
Clarkson's probably the most popular
She's
show,
doing
right?
so well that
Yeah.
they renewed her again.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, she's like doing very well.
Yeah, her show it has a lot of different elements that make it fun.
Yeah.
And big name guests, but yeah.
I think Drew Barrymore is doing well. I just forget it.
Yeah. And she's probably the newest of those 3, right?
Oh,
Kanye.
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Hudson, Okay. Ye, or Kanye West, reportedly fired an employee of his for asking to listen to this other rapper's music.
So, Lord, who else sounded like this?
Drake. He's like, I want to listen to some Drake. He's like, you're fired.
Is that so
Did
wrong?
he really say that?
He fired.
That's the
That's the
rumor.
rumor.
Well, because, yeah, the
my
employee,
gosh.
like, requested, they were at some festival, he asked what they wanted to hear, some guy said Drake, and then the next day, Drake fired him. So he thinks,
Or Kanye
fired him.
yeah,
Kanye.
excuse me, yeah, Kanye fired him. So I think
Yeah.
he thinks that's why, so. It might
Damn.
be.
We can't only listen to Kanye. Do you know? Like, that's.
Well, yeah, I think that was during the time where Drake posted that one song where, like, people were saying he was insinuating he slept with Kim.
Oh, I see.
So I think that
Okay.
was, like,
Kind of dumb on the employee's part.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Nobody likes Drake. Who
You like
doesn't?
what you like.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Drake? All right, and then who sings this? Nash.
One Nash.
Or
Okay.
Olivia O'Brien, who's related to you, Katie.
Wouldn't have gotten that one.
Before you.
Would have gotten that one.
I know. Well, we have. Let's see here.
Katie's really bad with those artists we've met.
Yeah, Nash.
Yeah,
we
Nash.
met Nash,
Mhm.
and he was nice.
And very nice. Very.
Could I get him and Mac? No, wait.
No,
Nash.
Nash,
Nash was the
not
jerk.
nice.
Max was nice.
Yeah.
Max was nice. Nash was the one that said, "Oh, everybody's here for free. You're not coming to my show."
That's
Yeah.
right. I'm glad I couldn't
Yeah.
guess that song.
Ah.
That's right. He
These are
did.
winners that are fans of yours that are consuming and buying your merchandise.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like,
Anyway.
enjoy the free likes on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh.
this guy needs to go.
And by the way, she was like 13.
Right.
She couldn't even probably get into the club
Yeah,
anyway.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, get off her.
It's like, and now who knows? Hopefully she didn't hear it. He said to multiple people.
Yes, he did.